Morning, this is Cherie Lindberg, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about a concept of internal nurturing. And the reason I'm bringing this up is December. I don't know about the rest of you practitioners out there, but December for a lot of people can be joyous and the best time of the year. And for others, it's a time of hurting. And what I've been noticing this month in my own practice is that there's a lot of body memory that folks will have. So if you had great childhood Christmases, you probably have really good body memories about that too. So you're walking around, very excited or happy or so forth. And for many folks, especially in the field that I'm in, working in trauma and practitioners like myself working in trauma, we have folks that come in depressed, sad, hurting, and feeling very heavy. And so I wanted to just share with you a couple of ideas about internal nurturing, and not just for this time of year, but it seemed important to bring it up for this time of year, where I'll sit with my clients, I'll have them put their headphones on, and then find the spot, depending on the client, whether they, it works for them to be on the activation spot where it's heaviest, or we put them on a resource spot where they feel calm, grounded, neutral while they're feeling the heaviness. So we'll use either one of those depending upon what the client is able to manage. And then what we'll do is I've been experimenting with myself, doing my own personal work. And, again, I'm just sharing this knowledge. I hope it's helpful to you. If it's not, then it's not. But for some of you, it might be helpful. So sitting with whatever is coming, validating it. Yes, I feel heavy right now. Yes, I feel sad right now. And then say to myself, as I'm feeling it and seeing whatever I'm seeing, unlock, release, 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 unlock, release, 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 like a mantra inside of myself. So these are just some of the strategies I wanted to share. Another thing that I'm having my clients do is some parts work. So the part of them that feels heavy. Some folks will just feel it in their body. Others will be able to see an image. And typically it's usually a child that developmentally this trauma is stuck, or it's a body memory and it's stuck. And so if we see a visual, what we will do is do some internal nurturing. And what will happen is sometimes the client will know what to say, and sometimes I will ask the client, okay, is it okay if you hold this child? How does the child respond to that? How does the adult respond to that? And I'm just telling you an ideal situation. An ideal situation is where the system is open and the adult wants to hold the child and the child wants to be held by the adult self. And then I'll say things like, why don't you say to this child what they need to hear right now, what they didn't hear in the past, but what they need to hear right now. And if the client can't come up with something, I might offer some words, something like, look right into this child's eyes, and you dear precious child, I am so sorry that you feel so heavy with this. It's okay to release this. You weren't meant to carry this. I love you. I'm here for you. You're never going to be alone with this anymore. I've got you. Some of these kinds of caring, loving messages. And really what we're doing right now is we're doing repair work, attachment repair work. We're doing developmental work that was never done inside, and we're having the client's adult self and child self do that. Some of the other resources that could be beneficial this time of year is selfcompassion.org. There's some resources on there where there's dialogues of working with the inner critic, okay, under resource tab. April Steele, Steele, has Imaginal Nurturing CDs. For men and for women. And this is, again, doing a creative visualization with these younger parts of ourselves to bring in self-compassion, bring in internal nurturing. Maybe we didn't have that. And then lastly, even YouTube, the old inner child work is also, there's lots of visualizations on Insight Timer that are free, or on YouTube that are free, about going in. And so if you are struggling this time of year and you need some resources, not only reaching out to any friends or family that lift you up, but know too that you can take some quiet moments for yourself and do some of this work internally. Give yourself permission to love yourself and take some time to do some of this. The other thing that I found very, very profound that I'm going to play for you right now is a song by Mercy Me, and it's called Dear Younger Me. And again, I've had folks put themselves on a positive brain spot while they're listening to this song. So I hope that this is helpful to you as well. Okay, let's start from the beginning.
Dear younger me, where do I start? If I could tell you everything that I have learned so far, then you could be one step ahead of all the painful memories still running through my head. I wonder how much different things would be. Dear younger me, dear younger me, I cannot decide. Do I give some speech about how to get the most out of your life? Or do I go deep and try to change the choices that you'll make? Cause they're the choices that made me. And even though I love this crazy life, sometimes I wish it were the smooth ride. Dear young me, dear young me. Oh, if I knew then what I know now, condemnation would have had no power. My joy, my pain would have never been my worth. If I knew then what I know now, would have not been hard to figure out what I would have changed if I had heard. Dear younger me, it's not your fault. You never meant to carry this beyond the cross. Dear young me.
So I hope that music is very powerful, and I hope that you heard that. I just think the song is beautiful. It's kind of like a love song to the younger part of yourself, and it can be inspiring and it can help people, let go. I've been wanting to do this video for a little while because there's been so many people coming into the practice that have had heavy hearts. And these are some strategies and techniques that can help people, and they're given freely. And I hope that as I was looking into the camera that you could feel my love and care, and for all, whoever watches this. This is the same way that I try to sit, and other brain spotters try to sit with their clients with a loving, caring gaze, because there go for the grace go I. We are all human beings having this spiritual experience, and for some of us at times it's very, very hard. And the more that we can be supportive and caring and hold people up, right, help them rise up, let them know that they're not alone, that I think together, I really believe this, that together that we're stronger. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and I wish all of you the very, very best. Thank you.